Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy Fresh Cash Friday. And check this out. We got two celebrity guests hanging out with us today. The guy on the right, well, both females, but the black and white there is Betsy, and the brown one is Sunny, and those are my two beautiful goats. They're going to be hanging out with us a little bit today. Otherwise, checking on this market, we've been in a downtrend since, really pre-market yesterday. This is pre-market, 2:30 a.m. Boom, 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 boom. We've fallen, shoo, 700, 1,000 points. We've literally fallen 1,000 points in 24 hours now. We still have this obviously solid downtrend. We're underneath it at the moment. We're well below VWAP. We're well below EMAs. Hold on, still trying to get everything set up for our day here. Ooh, why is this not working too good? It's not grabbing it. Weird. Go to a different screen while we try to adjust that. Oh, why are you not working? Mm-mm. There we go. Hmm. Strange. Sorry, just trying to get this screen adjusted. It's still not grabbing perfect. But still, giving us some ideas, giving us some ideas. Let's see, it's 9:29. Oh, geez, we only have 10 seconds left here. Everything else is starting to curl down a little bit as well. Let's get back to Trado VTR. And market is open. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see what the heck's going on. Man, sorry, this took me a sec to get everything kind of organized. Good morning, driving obsession. Hello, buddy. How we doing today? Man, if you missed it, here's a little excitement really quick, not to take us away from what we're doing. Ooh, let's not do that screen. Wrong screen. Let's do this screen. There we go. That's the correct screen. We got the goats today. Woo! Super exciting. All right, so market just absolutely sinking once again. Well below the EMAs, well below VWAP, well below VWAP. We've already sank 1,000 points in 24 hours. Are we going to continue to sink? Since early morning, let's see here. Well, since 7 o'clock, we've had this consolidation zone. It's about a 100-point zone, 758 all the way down to 661 here. It seems like we want to drop to the bottom of that range, but we're only 2 minutes in at the moment, so let's keep watching. But yeah, everything is just kind of sinking here. What's up, Jose? How we doing, bud? Good to see you, man. All right, still sinking for this morning session so far. We're right at the base of this. Are we going to keep going? Yes or no? Man, we might. At this point, it seems like we want to go down to the bottom of this range. Whoops. There we go. I couldn't get my limit in there fast enough, but back to minis today. So we're going to be a little bit quicker because, again, we're just trying to battle that little bit of a trailing drawdown. We're starting to bring it up, though. Starting to bring that account back. Technically, we're only down 400 bucks on this account, though unfortunately I was up to 51,000. So, even though we're only down 400, we still are very, very tight on our trailing drawdown. We might bounce right now. Yeah, man. I mean, look. That's why that was a real quick one. I didn't even have time to put my limit by. I just, just graded out as soon as we hit a little bit of profit there. So that was a quick guy. That was a 9-pointer though. 170 bucks on a 9-pointer. That's not a bad way to start the day. Interestingly enough, though, still friggin' sinking. Wow, I feel like my resolution is really poor today. So again, here's our downward trend line from last night. Real aggressive 1,000-point sell-off. That 1,000-point sell-off is continuing. We have a pivot point down here at 558. So potentially that'll be a bounce for us. Otherwise, what the heck is our resistance? Here's our London low. So we're obviously already pretty far away from the London low. When was the last time we were kind of in this zone? It's hard because it's so long ago now. So we did have a consolidation zone right here. This was Tuesday. Tuesday. No. Oh yeah, that's October. That's a month ago. A month ago Tuesday is when we were in this zone. We dropped below it for just a little bit, pop back above, drop below it for just a little bit, pop back above. The bottom of that zone was 409. Write that down so we can remember it. We are starting to have a little bit of a bounce though. But yeah, this is definitely a kind of wait for the first 5 minutes to play out, which we're about to do in 10 seconds here. But big 5-minute range now as well. Here's the top of our 5 minutes, 759, coming all the way down here to 626. So massive range. Oops, all screens. So SPX dropped as well. This is the 5-minute, of course. SPX dropped. We do have a giant imbalance zone here. Qs have a massive gap to the upside. NVIDIA has a massive gap to the upside. IWM has a massive gap to the upside. We've said it a billion times, but just always keeping in mind, gaps do get filled 50% of that time that same exact day. So after a 1,000-point sell-off and it's Friday, do we squeeze the shit out of the shorts and just blast back up? And that's what we're kind of doing right now. But I'm almost guessing we're going to break this range and keep going. I'm missing one of my indicators. One sec. So here you go. You can see the OBS. Shoot, which the heck one was it? Yeah, there you go. Can't even type today. Opening range. Lux Algo. Nope. Not paying for that one. What the hell is the one that we use? Sorry, guys. One sec. Wow. Ripping. Trying to get my OBS up so we can kind of see what some of our higher time frames would be. As the market continues to rip, I guess we just shouldn't dick around with that right now. All right, so targets. We do have a pivot point up here at 821. Pivot up at 821. 1, 2, 3 massive candles in a row right now, though. Man, just to give you some nice FOMO, 864 is VWAP. We're kind of at the top of these bodies and candles right now, so we might have a little bounce back down, but after a 1,000-point drop in 24 hours, this might just be a ripper of a day. It'll be interesting to see. 8:37, 7 minutes in. We're up 165 on the day so far, so that's not a bad first 7 minutes. Not a bad 7 minutes. Whoops, 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 whoops. Ooh. Nope. Sorry, whenever I lose stuff on my charts, I gotta like fix it first. There we go. The stupid thing. Now we got our pretty charts back. So that's showing our 5-minute opening range now, popping all the way up to 810 basically. Bottom of the range 617. So that's already a 200-point range in the first 5 minutes, which is absolutely bananas. Again, here is our downtrend line from the last 24 hours, 864. Well, which is basically VWAP. So yeah, at this point, it almost seems like we're just going to sprint towards VWAP here. But we do have some imbalances, so come down, come to the halfway point of this imbalance, maybe 740, and then continue our trip up. 9:39, it's a Friday. Keep in mind, we don't want to lose money and give it back on a Friday. So I'm going to be a hell of a lot more patient today. We might even wait 5 more minutes until our 9:45 orb is solidly formed. We took out our London low. Keep that stuff in mind. London low. Hourly EMA is up at the 870s. Once again, that's almost where VWAP is. That's almost where our trend line is. So it does seem like 860, 870 is a pretty realistic target. And again, we got a little excitement here today, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. Still working on resolution, but we got the goat cams up, guys. Look at that. We got Betson, we got Sunny. We got a nice little surfboard right there. A little hangout spot. Goat's just absolutely killing it. Come on, we got to get a couple lights for the goats, right? A couple likes for the goats. Too fun. All right. Trying to get super duper serious here. This looks like a really nice bull flag here. It just started to pop out. This might be the tester, 780. Shoot, it would be a kind of a bigger stop, but what time is it? 41, 20 seconds left. Dang it. Here I am messing around with the goats. That was a picture perfect bull flag. Boom, picture perfect. I hope one of you guys caught that. 830. I mean 863. We should go up here. We should go up to 857. We got 10 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if we can get it down just a little bit lower. And then maybe we can join the party here. Maybe it comes down a little bit to view, or not to view up, a little bit to this 9 EMA. There we go. Come down just a little. But again, we don't want to invalidate this either. Let's see. 40 seconds left in this candle. Is going to come down and touch it. Came down and touched it, which is good. We don't want it to break it, though, is the thing. So keeping a stop here, doing a sell right at the top of these candles. Come on, keeping it in profit, keeping it in profit, keeping it in profit. Perfect. All right, guys. Not bad. Not bad. So again, another 10 pointer, well, a little bit more, 11, 12 pointer, up 240 on that guy. Currently up 400 on the day, 2 trades in, guys. 100% profitability so far. We're doing it. We're doing it live here on YouTube. There's a Patrick thing. We're doing it live here on YouTube, on the YouTubes. Honestly, it's because of the goats, because the goats are here with us. So we're trading with the best. Little goat win. All right, so what time is it? 9:43. It's almost 9:44. Um, again, would love to. I guess honestly, wait now. We gotta wait until the. I keep saying that. Wait until our orb is formed here. The goats effect 100% win free. Yeah, man. That's what they're here for. I mean, it's about time. They don't help out with the light bill, so might as well help out with a trade or two, you know? Now, of course, we did keep that stop way too tight, as we're seeing. Um, I don't know. We're battling drawdown, so I don't really hate it, but we got out at 8:03. We could have rode a monster here. You know, we could have gotten 30 points on it, which, yeah, that would have been a very nice trade. You know what? I'm going to switch this now. I'm going to start messing with that as well. I'm going to try to do probably the 1 minute time frame for the first 10 minutes of market open and potentially for the first 15 minutes when it's a little bit more volatile and things are moving pretty quick. Keep to the 1 minute. And now that we've hit our 45, maybe switch to the 2 minute and see if that can't slow us down a little bit. Especially again for a trade like this. On the 2 minute, I mean, look at that hammer candle on the 2 minute. That doesn't look like a trade you want to get out of. That looks like a trade you stay the heck in. So there might be some good validity to that. Come here, you. Come here, you. Rah! You big stinking bear. All right. Let's see if we can get some good stinking trades today. What do you think, Bugs? So we got our 15-minute range set. There we go. Now, again, interestingly enough, we're right at the top of that resistance point there. Oh, thanks, Jose. Yeah, friggin' huge guy. Look at him. We call him Jet because he's jet black. Can't even tell. I mean, you can't even like see features. Like this is an ear. Just looks like a big old black fuzzball. But again, right at the top of this was our trend line for the last 24 hours, basically. Last 24 hours. There's our trend line. Boom, 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 boom. Dropping down 1,000 points. Kind of like we talked about this morning, though, after dropping 1,000 points, it definitely makes a heck of a lot of sense that we'd squeeze the shit out of the shorts, right? And that's what we're seeing now. I mean, we got the bears all excited. I got excited. I made a little bit of money on a quickie scalp down. And ever since then, just been blasting right the heck up. So 50% of our opening range now would be at 953. So we could still get 100 points out of this guy. And it definitely seems like it just wants to stink and push. Just pushing, pushing, pushing. Now again, I'm going to try my best to be a little bit more cautious today. Up 400 on the day. Don't really want to screw it up, especially it's a Friday. You don't want to end a Friday red. And right now, we're really not getting setups again. On the 1 minute we did, though. But right now, see, we had our little bear flag, or bull flag on our 1 minute. That was the guy we chased. But now we're just getting continuation, just continual strength. SPX ripping towards its zone. Qs are ripping towards its zone. I mean, again, we got our gap fill right here. It definitely seems like it wants to rip up and fill that gap. IWM already did fill its gap. Same thing with NVIDIA, already filled its gap. So going with our whole gaps get closed 50% of the time that same exact day. So small caps hit it, NVIDIA hit it, which is the market mover. Qs are going towards it. SPX is above its 15-minute range. Fuck, we're at 900 already. Just put a trade on and sit? That's what it almost feels like, doesn't it? You just put a trade on, let it keep going. Again, 50% target, 952, still another 50 points as we've been just rambling here. Let's hold with minis. Dude, right? Yo, Rada, I did, bud. Here, just for you. Let's switch over really quick. 1 sec. Got to restart the camera, get the video going. Let's see it crisp up a little bit. Give it a sec. It should crisp up more than that, but there's a better way to bring this feed in. Wow, it's not crisping up at all. It should in a sec. It usually does. But there's a better way to bring this feed in. Right now I'm just using a window capture. There you go. It's starting to crisp up a little bit. Look at those. Look at those beauties. So right on the one on the left is Betsy. It looks like a little mini cow. The one on the right is Sunny, brown with a little white spot on her. And then you can't see it, but way up in the distance at the very top of that screen, you can barely make out a little bit of blue there. That's where our duck house is. Yeah, man. So we're on 3 acres here. We're on 3 acres. We're directly on the lake. We were talking about Lambos yesterday. I got a $110,000 wake boat, you know. So that's kind of my Lambo. But we have like go-kart tracks. We have a whole bunch of cool stuff out there. So 1 hour came right up to the EMA, kissed it, almost took out our Asian session low here. This is previous day low, London high, Asian high. Big old trend line. That was our trend line from our all-time high. So that's about a, 15 or 20 day old trend line now. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if we come hit it today. It would make a lot of sense. We blast through all these resistance points, come back up, bump our head on 25,161. Just give us a massive target for the day. Man, look at that. And that's why we don't, we were gonna, not that we were going to. We're being patient today, but we talked about, man, it's just almost like you put a trade on, you let it run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We almost got our 7th in a row, and that's when it started curling down again. Came back to VWAP, popping back up here. Popping back up with some good strength, though, really. Hey, morning, Charles. How we doing, buddy? Good to see you, bud. Good to see us. Always appreciate everybody joining. Doing pretty good on the day so far. 2 trades in, 100% profitability, up 400 bucks. Down 150 on this account now. At one point we were up at the 51,000. Got it all the way down to we had 100 bucks a drawdown. We nursed it from 100 bucks a drawdown back to only being down 150. So not completely mad at it. Yeah, I agree, man. It is kind of the dream, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, with two feral kids too. But yeah, it's just been absolute bananas, and that's why I kind of left work 2.5 years ago and just like I gotta enjoy life a little bit, man. Take the retirement early. Don't wait. Don't wait until you're 60, 65, 70. You can't really move. You can't enjoy it as well. Our concept was kids are young enough. Let's take our retirement for a couple of years and just enjoy life. And it's just been a hell of a journey too. Orb did it again for me. Monster trade. Nice, dude. What did you get in at? What did you get out at? I mean, yeah, we broke Orb. We also broke this trend line. We're breaking a lot of stuff to the upside now. We're almost to that 50% target we've been talking about, 952. We are right at the top of this upper VWAP band. So I don't know if that'll give us just a slight resistance point for a sec or not. But again, I mean, 953 was the target. We're basically there. We're 10 points away. Not bad. EMA's curling up, VWAP's curling up, everything's curling up. Entry was 874. Exit was 852. Nice, man. Wait, hold on. 24. I think there's some. Maybe your entry was 787, I'm guessing, and exit was 852. It's almost 100 pointer. Yeah, man, almost 100 pointer. Holy jeez. Yeah, nice trade. Very nice trade. That's a good monster. Heck yeah. I mean, that was like the trash one, right? That was the garbage trade yesterday when I went out to take out the trash. That was a 70-point winner. That was pretty darn nice. So 955. Little indecisive. Well, not indecisive. It's been blasting up, but indecisive for me if I want to jump in on this thing. Like if you jumped in here 910 and it came down to here 860, that was a 50-point drop. Hmm. I'm still in between that. I don't know if I like the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 5 minute. I still don't know what I love yet. I kind of like 5 minute, obviously, for overall direction. I do actually really like the 1 hour as well. I can see the 2 minute was slowing me down a little bit, but it's also hard to see. I don't see any structures on the 2 minute really. 3 minutes even worse. We're just seeing it pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. It's going green, red, green, red, green, red. So is this going to be our red, and then we're going to blast a green? Retired? Yeah. Well, I've been like kind of retired for like 2.5 years. Not that it's permanent, man. I'm not. I kind of was a millionaire, if I'm being honest. It sounds so silly to say out loud. I'm not anymore. Not after, 2.5 years of, not working at all. And our spending habits were as if I was still a millionaire. But that's okay. We can make money again. That's a good thing. I mean, if you have the ability to make money, you can always make that money again. So let's see. Hit our target. This is definitely an orb day. Just set the trade and walk away. And that's a hell of a trade. Man, we're just still grinding up. Grinding up, grinding up, grinding up. They're starting, I mean, the candles are starting to get a little bit smaller, but these are still 20-point candles. This is still you know, you take a trade right here hoping that it's going to keep going up, and it even just sinks down to here, you know. That's 600 bucks on a mini. 600 bucks you just lost. Oh, so that's one of those frustrating ones, man. I always got so frustrated whenever I'd watch somebody trading live, and I'm like, why the hell are you guys not making trades? Like, it's trending up. It's just gone up, you know, 70 points. Why didn't you make any trades during those 70 points? And I guess this is the answer, because you're not necessarily getting any setups or confirmations or anything like that. It's just trend. So you're just kind of hoping that you're trusting in the trend and hoping that after one, two, three, four, you know, what is this? 14, 15. I mean, 15 candles, yeah. That it's going to keep going in that 15 candle direction. Yeah, man. I mean, Charles, that's what we're talking about right now, man. I did the same thing. Look at this. You know, this is like a 12 pointer for 240 bucks. We got out at 804. 150 bucks, 150 points later, right? Nice pre-market short. Breakout and retest. Very nice. Yeah, I like, listen, pre-market is almost like playing with fire with me once in a while. It's one of those things that if I sit down at the correct moment at pre-market and I open my chart and I'm just like, boom, there's the pattern. Let's make the trade. Those have worked out. Otherwise, sometimes pre-market I try it and it's just like, ugh. You know, the volume is just wonky. It can just be slow, 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 and all of a sudden you get a 50-point ripper in the opposite direction. Cocaine and hookers? No, man, but well, there's just a lot of stuff, you know. We basically paid off everything. That's where most of the money went. So, you know, like $100,000 boat, Tesla, wife has a Mercedes. We bought the, you know, Airstream investment to renovate and everything. Obviously, you see, you know, we're on 3 acres on the lake and everything. So just building the goat pens and just all that shit, man. I mean, 2.5 years, it goes a lot faster than you think. Um, but yeah, and I would also consider myself, I guess, an asset millionaire. It was really based on the assets, based on the value of the house, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so if trading doesn't work out for you guys, check out new home sales. Be a real estate agent, but specifically for a builder for new home sales. Um, the minimum that you'll make is probably about 150. If you're not making 150, you get fired and let go pretty quickly. Um, but as long as you're good at sales, I mean, and you're in the right market. I'm in Orlando, you know, so Orlando just went through a massive boom, especially during COVID. I was literally an order taker. I wasn't even a salesperson at that point. I was literally just taking orders. Look at this, and here's our sell-off, you know, and this is what we're talking about. There's no setup to tell us we're going to keep going up. We hit our 50% target, and then that was it for now. So now we curl kind of back down, maybe retest this EMA, retest our downward trend line here. That would be at 859, 860, and then that gives us the springboard to go back up. Now keep in mind, yesterday we sank all the way down to the bottom of orb, went all the way up to the top of orb, then came all the way ripping down, and then just kept going down. So, is that what's going to happen today? Came up, hit the 50%. Are we going to come all the way down, hit the base, then pop up? I kind of don't think so. Because again, I think we're trying to screw the bears here, but you never know. Same thing. I mean, kind of same thing on SPX. You have your EMA, you have an imbalance down here. So it makes sense we'd come down and retest. We can't see it on screen, but NVIDIA, I have NVIDIA on my screen here as well. That did the same thing, came down, retested, bouncing back up. Goat cam. These guys just hanging out, chilling. It's a favorite little spot up there. That's a little bar cart we made way back in the day. And then that's a foil board. That's a foil surfboard that's right behind him. That blue thing that you're seeing. It's got the foil underneath it and everything. It's just such an old one. We don't use it anymore. So now it's their jumping pad to get up there. Hoping to tap yesterday New York lows. 25 sell off from there. Yeah. I mean, I could that's yeah, I could definitely see it. I mean, even our 50% target, 25,062. And then yeah, I had it at one time, previous session highs and lows. Here it is right here, 25,005. I lost it on the chart. Yes, well, lost it. Just didn't realize it until yesterday when Jose, set at 200. That was a great place for a bounce. And then I realized I didn't even have any of that stuff on there. Maybe come down to VWAP again and bounce. Yeah, man. I mean, right now, here, this is like a little bear flag. As long as it doesn't pop above here, it's almost forming a little bear flag. That could give us some momentum to pop down real quick. How many minutes are we into the 5? Oh, shoot, we only have 40 seconds on the 5. Just keep note of this. It's kind of looking like a hammer candle. I mean, I agree with you, Jose. I mean, that's what I was saying. I really do think it'd come down, touch the EMA, touch VWAP, touch that resistance point, then pop up. That candle made me second guess it, but actually now look at this body is dropping all the way down. So yeah, we have some good momentum now potentially to the downside. I'm still a little bit nervous. I wanted to almost break 900 first, which it just barely did. This isn't the best entry, but we're going to try a quick one here. Again, keeping it tight because I don't want to screw it up. Oh man, come on. What are we going to do here? Nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at holding it right now with that drawdown. It's just always in the back of my mind. It seems like it wants to, though. How many seconds left? Shoot, or is this just going to barcode and bounce? I might try to get out of this at break even here because I'm getting a little nervous. Where do I have my stop? Ah, shit. I didn't move my stop up high enough, fast enough. That stinks, man. Yeah. Here I am talking about being patient, and we just screwed it up on that guy. Just not ready yet. Mm. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That's the problem with these big, huge 30-point candles. Is like we talked about, if you're in the wrong direction of a 30-point candle, then there it goes. Drawdown is getting cooked. Yeah, shoot, man. Always got to think about the rules, too. Think about the rules. We're above VWAP, we're above EMAs for the most part, so don't look for shorts. Look for longs. We should have just waited for it to come down and then look for a long. Short was not the answer, especially when we've been going up. We've been going up all day today. That was silly of me. Hmm. Man, yeah, big, big, big candles. That was that was an 80-point candle. Look at that, 80 points. Stop loss below view up in a long now. Shoot, I would love to join you, but my friggin' drawdown will get cooked if it goes in the wrong direction. Huh. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? All right, we're going to buy with a real tight stop, real tight stop. And going to keep it in profit the whole time. That's all right. We might re-enter here. Again, we're going to just take quick scalps for the quick second here to try to combat that drawdown again. Come on. Come on. Don't stop me out again. Come on. Yeah, we're not waiting for setups. We're just hoping these candles do the right thing, and they're not doing the right thing. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. Come on. Push it up at least. Push it up a little. Push it up a little. Little more. Little more. It's all right. Starting to chew it back just a little. Get it back just a little. Still up 96 bucks on the day, but I mean, it almost seems like we're going to get an explosive candle back up, or it's going to do the reverse now and come back down. Yeah. Squeaking greens out, squeaking greens out. It definitely seems like it wants to push. Oh, I just don't want to be on the wrong stinking side of it. Come on. Keeping it tight. Fuck you. Too tight. Keeping it too tight. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's gonna rocket ship, doesn't it? Still just getting little ones, getting little ones. I use micros. I mean, in this instance, I honestly should at this point switch out to micros. Up 220 on the day. But it's just, man, it's hard though. Do all the same if you don't want to lose all your count. Yeah, I know it. Well, so gift and a curse with micros, man. I'll get a little bit too loose with micros sometimes too, where I don't know, I'll take almost the same profit target. I'll take like a 20 point, well, a little bit larger, a 20 point profit target on a micro, but then I feel a lot more comfortable taking like a 60 point loss on a micro as well. And I just found I can never overcome the large micro losses with my smaller micro wins. Versus with minis, it's a hell of a lot, yeah, scarier. You buy a new eval. Yeah, I know, man. And that's another thing. I gotta get into that mindset that, you know, an eval's an eval and who the fuck cares? Just go all in. If it blows up, throw the next one. And that's like we talked about yesterday. That guy, FSP, he spent 15 grand on evals the previous month, but then made, 30 or 40 grand in profit off the accounts that actually passed. So there's definitely a theory to that. Man, look at this, sunk right back down. Yeah, mini equals more fun. Well, and mini equals more views too, if I'm being honest. If I do micros, I don't get as many views. If I do minis, people get a little bit more excited. Here we go to do maybe that VWAP retest. Oh yeah, another thing, we're starting to, man, just kind of a chaotic day. So 1 hour as well. We'd have some support down here at like an 833 if we end up breaking through VWAP. And 833, that's pretty close to that pivot point. We have a pivot point right here at 825, top of our orb range 846, and we have our trend line. I mean, all of this support is basically right here. So you'd think that there's definitely going to be a bounce coming. Lose more hair when using minis. 100%, man. 100%, right? Gets that heart pumping. Ugh. The second you enter a trade, you're just like, ugh. I mean, just like you saw in this one, too. You know, that's a 1 minute trade where you lose 500 bucks. And then you got to kind of do these. I mean, I don't know. That one, obviously, we could have done so much better there. That just would have changed the account. So again, little support here. We're at 870. Our major support is really down in the 840s though. 830s, 840s is where we have our main support. So let's see if we drop all the way down first. Oops, sorry, wrong screen. Came back to fill this imbalance. And again, testing the top of orb for both SPX and Qs, testing the top here. Are we going to get a pop up quick to the EMAs? Maybe. Man, we might try that really quick too. We tried that too quick. No. Man, I didn't put I didn't put my sell up here. I just hit the gray button instead. Do we get out of even? That's crazy. I've actually never done that before. Look at that. Looking like a pop and fade. Shoot, man, look at that. Hit that, missed it though. I hit it. Ah, yeah. Is this going to be a tiny little downtrend right here? Do we have a resistance line that we're bunking our heads on? Maybe. Nope, still pushing. Hmm. Wow, huge rip up. Man, that would have been the trade to hold. That's a 100 point trade now in 2 minutes. Not even a minute and a half. Little silly. Still got to learn how to hold trades a little better. I mean, definitely still seems like it wants to push all the way to 9, or I mean up to 25,000. Yeah, man, rocketing, bud, rocketing. 1017. Trapping everybody. Now, SPX did just make a new high. Let's try momentum play. Come on, don't kill the account. Might kill the account. We'll see. This might kill the account right here. Yep. Did it kill it? Almost killed it. Gotta stop doing those stupid momentum plays. 25,000 incoming. I think so too, man. I almost thought it was going to hit right there because SPX was popping up good, but just can't get the timing right on the thing. At this point, we're just going to blow it up. Yeah, fuck you, account. There it goes. Bink. Let us pray for the blown up account. That's all right. It was a good run. Some good trades today, some bad trades today. $5.41. Boo. Yeah, it's hard battling that drawdown like that, right? That drawdown's so stinking hard. 5 micros. I was considering 5 micros. That's what I was trying to do on Wednesday. But again, those fees, even with good winners, the fees were just chewing it up way too quick. That's all right, though. We'll just start fresh on Monday. Look at this beautiful bear flag or bull flag starting to form too. Just need to be patient on it. Wait for the come back down, retest, and then pop up. Let's see. All right, yay, brand new account. I'm just kidding. This is just my demo account now. I'm not gonna pop another account today or anything like that. It's another thing. If you blow up account, don't open another account that day. Give yourself some time off. But look at that. This bull flag is starting to play out now. Not confirmation though. We didn't break above. Yeah, exactly, right? Entertainment purposes only. Yeah, that's hard with that drawdown though. That drawdown stinks, man. The trailing drawdown. That's hard. I don't like it. I know, man. Listen, I switched to the. You saw me. I was on the two. Well, maybe you didn't, but I was on the 2 minute for a little bit today. My problem with the 2 minutes, or with the yeah, with the 2 minutes, is I wasn't seeing any setups. You know, like it was just kind of barcodey for the most part. It's just barcodey, which probably means you don't want to enter. But on the 1 minute here, you can kind of see a flag at least. Though I guess this is kind of almost an incorrect flag. Look at how low that wick just got. Funded account only do 2 trades max. On a practice account, I do an average of 10, taking more risky trades. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a good strategy too. I know, I don't know, see if I can learn to live with the micros or not. Ugh. Again, bull flag. Let's see. Especially because we don't care about it anyways. We don't put one on. Stop down here. And our target would be 25,000. This is the thing that always kills me too is eval accounts is one thing. Then you go to like just a demo account and you fucking kill it in the demo account. Like look at this right now. It's ridiculous. We're up 15 points, 20 points up already on it. Mm-mm-mm. But that's the biggest difference is, moving stops. The hardest thing in the world really is putting on a trade and then just letting the trade fully play out like this. Either fully play up to the upside or fully play down to your stop loss and not move anything, right? Didn't move the stop, didn't move the price target. You just sit. And if you get stopped, then you just say, all right, there's a good one. Yeah, I mean, agreed too. Yeah, agreed. I mean, that's crazy. Look at this. 862 to 939. These are 100-point candles almost. That's a very smart point, though. Is really scaling depending on volatility. Very smart. Yeah, man. I got it. I know. Bring in his show, yeah, go for luck. I know, man. I'm trying to get Patrick here even. The Airstream's renovated. We got Wi-Fi in there and everything. It looks nice. So yeah, we could do that. Was my first three lives were from that instead. My strategy, I'm an aura trader, man. That's my strategy. I just go with aura. No, I mean, in all honesty, it's literally as simple as it could be, though, I break my rules on it all the time. It's just if we're above VWAP, we're above EMAs, we're looking for longs. If it's the reverse, we're looking for shorts. Beyond that, we're just looking for patterns, right? Just like Patrick, we're looking for bear flags, we're looking for bull flags, and we're trying to go based off that. Lately, I've been getting into a habit of doing momentum trades, and that has not been a good strategy for me. Oh shoot, I should have went back to the. I can't go back to my other chart now, but yeah, like just seeing if we have strong momentum in the right direction, entering that, and trying to just get the quick scalps on momentums. They haven't worked as well, so I would say really looking for bear flag, bull flag setups is the best. Looking for M patterns. Um, But then I bring a lot of other stuff into it too, I'm not just purely looking at that. I'm also looking to see like, hey, are we breaking London lows? Are we breaking London highs? Or like this point, almost came up to our previous day close, but didn't break it. 25,000 is an even number. So I guess I don't know how to explain the strategy perfectly. It's one of those things you just have a billion things going on in your brain all at one time. You're like, okay, like this body stopped at that body, so that's obviously a pretty strong resistance point at the moment. Um, but yeah, I mean, my worst trade of the day today was going against that. I tried to take a short. I don't know, somewhere I tried to take a short, and that's where I lost the 550. And that's because I'm shorting, into VWAP, into EMAs, into everything, so it didn't work out. And then trying to be consistent with sizes, like for example, always trading minis. Like when I traded micros on Wednesday and Thursday, I really wasn't doing well. I had some good trades, but we ended red both of those sessions. But then after I got off live, I switched to minis, and then I ended green. Um, so I don't know. It's really just don't overtrade. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, that's what I was saying with Aura. It feels like you trading that. I think it's going up. No, I think we're going down, strat. Yeah, man, trading with Aura. No, but that's why I really try to stick to if we're above EMAs, if we're above VWAP, only look for longs. And if it falls down, let it fall down, then look for the long. Sometimes I do still get in the trap of though thinking, listen, we're above EMAs, we're above VWAP, but we're at this level. I'm pretty sure we're going to bump our head, so we should curl back down. And since we're going to curl back down, maybe take that chance. But those are the ones that I keep getting burned on. Yeah, I should. Trades it. See mini. Well, it depends. When I'm doing minis, and again, it just depends. It just depends. When it barcoded on Tuesday, and then we were still kind of barcoding Wednesday. Those were harder days. I was full green last week, green every single day. This week I was green Tuesday, or I was green on Monday, then red Tuesday, red Wednesday, green Thursday. But the red of Tuesday wiped me out. Yeah, I agree. Well, and it's hard too, again, with volatility and with minis, a 30-point stop it's a massive stop for a mini, but it's really, generally speaking, almost a correct stop. Like here was our bull flag starting to play out, and it played out beautifully. We took a trade, took a stop down here. What was that? Well, there you go. There's your 30-point stop right there. It just needed to be a little bit bigger, though, insanely enough. We had to come down to this EMA. It had to be below this EMA to give it just a little bit more room. So micros, you can do that. Micros, you could, draw it down 50 points and then let it run. Hmm. So we hit our target, though. There's our 25,000. That was our original target. That's always the frustrating thing, too. It's all about timing, right? So that last account, the last two trades, were losing trades trying to go long. And we were trying to target 25,000, and look at that, it hit 25,000. But we got, wick down, and then it went up. Start moving my stop loss because I don't want to accept the L because I broke my rules. Yeah, I'm bad about that too. Or just again, you see it all the time. I'm bad about keeping the. I always move my stop loss. I start trailing it too quick, and I don't give it that room to really breathe open. Douglas book Disciplined Traitor. Nice. So here we are on the 2 minute again. Let's see the 1 minute. What does the 1 minute look like? Hmm. Yeah, that is interesting. It's a much uglier kind of flag on the 1 minute than the two. So hit 25,000, bumped our head, didn't quite hit that 100% price target. 100% is up here, 061. 5 minute, that looks like, kind of a nice bull flag. Again, a slow and choppy one though. Still very barcodey. Starting to form another bull flag. What does the 1 minute look like? If we break this wick on the 1 minute, oh, there we go. So let's go ahead and enter this guy. And now the target would be that higher price target, 25,063, which will keep it a little bit lower just to give it some space to snag. Stop. I mean, again, huge stop for a mini. Look at that. 30, 40 points. Hey, good morning, TJP. How we doing today, bud? Good to see you. Trying to battle this bull flag at the moment. Got a nice pull, nice, downtrend. We broke above with this guy. So we're trying to target our 100% now. ORB price target 061. Needed to break these 3 candles and wicks though. Yeah, definitely data trade micros. We learned that, man. Yeah, we learned that. We learned that. Now we're just kind of mucking around, if I'm being honest. Too much volatility. Each candle is like 100 points or 70 points or 50 points. So, yeah, I learned that lesson, man. This is just entertainment right now. Don't necessarily follow what I'm doing, but I mean, again, it's a pretty darn nice looking bull flag. The only thing I don't like is that's an ugly wick. So we got wick down right at the top of those. Don't love that. Came down, touched the EMA. That's good. The only thing we can do different is maybe move this down below this EMA. But again, now this is a huge stop. Wow, man. 700, 1 to 2 micros. Killing it, dude. Wow. Nice job. I mean, yeah, we've had like what, a 500. We've had a 500 point range day today. That's crazy. That's a big range. Man, we needed to break. There we go. There's the break. But we need a continuation now. Everything else is pushing. SPX is going to its 100% range. Qs aren't quite there. Come on. We need to see a nice and solid push now. I mean, it should. Again, it should. There we go. There's the push. Come on. Can we hit the price target all the way up to 25,052? We should definitely be moving this stop now. Still slowly grinding, slowly grinding, slowly grinding. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Radon. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you for all the insight and the expertise and everything you're bringing to the table. We appreciate you. Oof, getting just a little weak here. Little weak. Seeing if we can't squeeze 50 points out of it. It's looking good, man. It is looking good. It's just such a slow trend. And again, it stinks that these are such huge candles too. There we go. Push, 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 push. Can we get all the way there? Oh, friggin' close. 25046. Friggin' close. Man, again, massive, just massive candle. 50-point candle almost. So we should definitely be right to the bottom of this guy here. Come on, push up to price target. So close. Look at that. So close. Oh, boom. Huge trade. 40 point. 40-point trade, 785. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So price target, yeah, 061. Did it end up hitting 061? It did, 064. So it hit the 100% price target. Look at that, guys. So there you go. There's the strategy. stick to bull flags, bear flags. We're above the VWAP. We're above EMAs. We got a bull flag. Let her play out. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Mm, nice. So after that, ugh, what the heck's the next target? Here's the 1 hour. So we did break through our London high now. That was 036. Asian high is 25,100. So we could still squeeze another 30 points out of this move. It's starting to curl pretty far away from the EMA though. Keeping in mind our resistance line, 25,178 is up here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, even with the big candles, that was an easy one to trail. You could just trail each candle movement. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I mean, trailing the top of, or the bottom of each wick. Oh shit, wrong screen. Yeah, look at that move. Still pushing. Yeah, man. Covers the L's. Correct. Yes, sir. And again, just kind of reaffirms too. Maybe we should wait for setups. Again, those momentum plays, like it's nice when you snag one, especially you can get some good points off a nice momentum play, but so risky, right? Versus something like this. See a good setup, take the good setup, ride the good setup. You could be one and done right there. One and done with that trade. Man, it's been crazy out here lately too. Our next door neighbor, they're bulldozing their house. They're tearing it down. They're building a new one, which is crazy too. It's crazy. Honestly, it's just crazy. Sorry, words are failing me right now. But my neighbor just moved in, just purchased it. Purchased the home for it was like 1.2 mil or 1.3 or something like that. And it's a small house. It's maybe like a 1,500 square foot home or something like that. So the true value of the whole deal was just the property value because it's on the lake and it's probably like 1.5 acres or something like that. So demolishing the house today, and then he's building like a 5,000 square foot home, and he's going to do 12-foot ceilings downstairs and up. So it's going to be a monster. But there you go. Could you imagine buy a 1.2, $1.3 million house, then instantly bulldoze it? And the guy just put a dock in too. Just put like $100,000 dock in, so he's got some shmoney. So it looks like we might have another bull flag forming. We went all the way up to 25,090. I mean, again, Asian session high was 103, so it seems like it wants to at least hit that 103. So these are the momentum plays, and I'm just always tempted to just buy. You know, we kind of had our flag. It's kind of playing out. Should we just buy? Now we're probably starting to learn, no, we shouldn't just buy. Because 80, what if it came down to the EMA? 60, yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a 20-point stop, I guess. Which isn't terrible. Now the candles are starting to get a lot smaller. Starting to push though. Still breaking. You in? 25,155. Wow. What? Interesting. Why 20? Why 155? I mean, trendline 170. I see that. These bodies 134. Top of these wicks 159. So I guess you're just looking for top of these wicks kind of 155. I mean, I do really like these wicks. This bull flag is definitely playing out. We're at 106 now. Shoot, we just broke Asian. We just broke Asian highs there. Wow. Strong push. Yeah, look at that. I had a slight loss there. Man, again, missed it just by like 8 points. That stop. Yeah, I mean, it snagged him already, right? I had Asian highs as right here, 25,103. Otherwise, this is, yeah, I mean, you're getting it, man. You're about to get it. You're about to get it. Look at those candles, man. Look at those. Dude, nice hit. Real nice hit. Good job, dude. Very nice trade. Yeah, very nice trade. Man, so now we're bunking our head on this thing. There's our trend line from. That's the important one. Yeah, that's our trend line from our all-time high. So we just bunked our head on that. We have a pivot point up here at 268 if it's going to continue. I mean, so far, this has been a hell of a ripper. Just the practice account, not touching my funded accounts after the morning trade. One and done. Nice, dude. Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, practice. That's what I'm doing basically now, too, right? Practice is what's gonna. Yeah, you just gotta kind of practice helps reconfirm the right mechanics and blah, 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 blah. All right, well, I definitely say I'm probably going to stop at 11 today. We'll give it 12 more minutes to kind of messing around here. Don't forget, 45 seconds. We have the 1050 slate volume. Oof. Hmm. So 1050 candle did nothing. Trying to form another bull flag. Got a lot of imbalances underneath us now, though. We kind of hit all the targets that I wanted us to hit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, we can't. Got to stick to the rules now. We're above VWAP, we're above EMA, so we shouldn't be looking for shorts, but kind of hit everything that we wanted it to hit, in my opinion. I don't know what else we'd really be looking for price target wise. We have one pivot point at 274. That's another 100 points, though, after we've already gone 600 points this morning. Crazy day. Definitely a bull flag, though. Dude, right? 400 point. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yeah, that would have been nuts. Oh, man. Yeah, broke it here. Seven. Like 722. I mean, the wick, I guess, was up to 760, but yeah. 760 all the way up to 140. Well, or 178, crazy trade. So it showed a little bit of weakness, but still respecting kind of a little support here. Man, looking real weak now. I mean, this is where, you'd want to go against your rules, and let's give it a try. Say it's ready to roll now. So going against trend, going against rules, going against direction. We're above VWAP, we're above EMAs, but we kind of hit all the price targets I saw above us. So do we have room to go up, or is it finally time for us to start going down? Got 7 minutes left on this hour candle. No, this one I decided to go short on actually. Which again, against everything that we just talked about, right? Against all the, but maybe this is just reaffirming, that you can't go against this stuff. But man, showing weakness. Everything's kind of showing weakness. No, it was not within my rules. I know it, man, Charles. That's what I was literally just saying. I was literally just saying, like, hey, just to kind of like, just to see what the heck would happen. Because in this instance, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah. After you've gone up 700 points, you've hit all the targets, then is this the point to go down? Mm, 10:55. Wait for higher time frame mark before going against the trend. Yeah, seeing like a good 5 minute or something like that change over first. Yeah, I mean it's just showing a lot of weaknesses, which is why I tried to take a stab at it. But again, these are the trades that you really shouldn't be taking, I guess, because it's not really teaching you the best of habits or anything like that. This is purely a reversion play. I could just see it happening. Bring it down to the top of this wick. It should sink all the way down, at least to this EMA, though. Come on. Stopped out. Yeah, not bad, though. I don't know. 11 points on it, 210 bucks. Probably could have waited for it to hit the EMA full price target there. But, I don't know. Because we were right up the top of this 5 minute candle as well. So it just showed that it was going to sink down at least to the bottom of this body, I'd presume, like 093. Um, Never mind. Yeah, I know it. Sorry, man. Just quick in and out. But yeah, so we're up 392 on it now. But again, I don't know. Something like that, you do want to keep it maybe a little bit tighter because it is completely against the rules. It's against the trend. It's against everything. But it was just one of those ones that kind of seemed like it was going to do it, which I don't know. I got to probably stop doing those because I get burned on them. But then it's hard when you do get a little quick win off of them as well. Hold for the 25 100 retest. Yeah. And that's what it hit, you know? That was my original target, was on this EMA at like 105. I try to do my targets though, like 5 to 10 points above or below, before whatever my target would actually be. So like if I wanted my target to be the 100s, kind of like I did, I would have, I did it a lot higher, but I usually try to do it a little bit higher just to give it that potential in case everybody else is thinking the same thing. Then it might change right before it hits everybody's target, right? Like if everybody's thinking the target is 100, sometimes it'll stop at like 103 just to leave those people there. And now here goes the pop back up. So if that was the dip, this might be an insane rip again. Yeah, I mean, these ones are always so hard for me too. I get so excited about this. We're starting to form a little bit of a bear flag, maybe, but at the same time, this is a perfect time to go long because this might have been our dip and our overall trend direction of going long. So is this going to be a lower high and then we're going to start sinking down? Or is this our little dip buy opportunity for it to rip back up? Not the best wick here. Yeah, still showing weakness. I mean, that showed a little bit of strength there, showing a little bit of weakness. Trend is all going up though. As long as it breaks this candle, well, really we should break this body. If we break this body, then we should be going up. Yeah, yeah. And then look at that candle. I mean, there you go. There's your 5 minute bull flag playing out. So now we should definitely rip. All right, we'll try it. Hmm. Yeah, not the day for minis. Because again, look at this. This is where your stop has to be. So 157, stop has to be 117. That's just way too big of a stop. And if it goes against you, you're a little screwed. Hmm. Let's see though. Big friggin' stop. I mean, regardless, this will probably be my last one of the day. It's a Friday. Let's sneak it out early and have some fun. Huh. Interesting. I mean, we have the strength. We have the strength from the 5 minute, but these wicks are big, so it's getting big pushes down before it goes back up. I was hoping that was our confirmation there, but it wasn't. The 5 minute failed me. We do have an EMA bounce though. EMA bounces are good. Let's just hope we don't wick back down. As long as we don't break this wick or this wick, then maybe we won't get stopped. Oh, it's looking not great though. We got 40 seconds left on this candle. We're gonna get stopped out. Yep. Man, just not ready. Yeah, not a day for minis. Definitely a day for micros. Because it's just, you have to do such huge. Yeah. These are just such huge candle ranges right now for a mini. Phew, right at my stop. No way. Of course. Right at my stop. Not ready yet, huh? Frustrating though. That was kind of a confirmation. But I guess I should have waited for this. So get the confirmation, wait for maybe a little retest, then it goes up. SPX is looking a little weak. SPY's looking a little weak. Oh, here you go. You can see a goat peeing. That's Sunny peeing in the left corner for you to brighten up your day. Ooh, look at that break. Yipes. Look at that. Retracement, I should say. Not really a break. Look at that retracement. Didn't quite break this candle though, so it's not fully invalidated yet. This is our 5-minute bull flag we're trying to have play out, but it's starting to look a little weaker. Plus, we've already gone up 900 points, something like that. So, do we still have the juice to go up higher? Nope. So, that bull flag is now invalidated. We could get support off this 21 EMA though. Just to trap more sellers to go higher. Man, it could be. And again, the slight like oxymoron of that is the sellers themselves too are the ones that help push it higher by keep doubling down in the short position. Ooh, man, look at that. All right, guys, though, I think that is just about it for me. It's a Friday, Fresh Cash Friday. Asia High was a nice level for retracement. Yup. 1 hour. But yeah, gang, Charles, I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me today and hanging out this entire week, First full Monday through Friday week of doing lives. Started doing lives the first time ever last Thursday. We're still learning, we're still growing. It's certainly a journey. We had a phenomenal trade here. 40 pointer, 785 bucks. So that one's not bad. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. We'll see you guys on Monday.